starting any task with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif Lam Mim. These are the code words. These are also called Hurufe Muqatta'at. Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fi. This is a book which has no doubt. The writer is an entity that has done much bigger scale business and creativity and all that. And that person with this the experience tell you that there is no doubt. Hudallin Nas. This is the guidance for mankind. It is the guidance for nations. It is guidance for everybody. If you really go to the next level and you have more experience, you read that book, you will get a different meaning. Alladhina yu'minuna bil ghaib. These are the people who believe in unseen. The people have done, they spend their lives documenting every single step of Prophet's life, and those are called hadith. What is Islam? Then Prophet explained the definition. What is Iman? What is Ihsan? More you connect with God through this set of practices, and more you will have a clear vision. God is saying, I gave you whatever we gave you. You spend from what we gave you. There's lots and lots of knowledge in the books, in the book of God. Assalamu alaikum, friends. Today we are going to have a fourth session of our Quranic studies and understanding life lessons from Quran. Our focus is not really the comprehensive depthness of Quran, rather reading as a layman and understanding the life lessons, because the Quran claims that it is the guidance of mankind and it is also the guidance for all the nations of all the times. So we are really testing that by trying to understand the business and daily life perspectives from the Quran, are rather not really the depth and tafsir of the Quran from a religious perspective. So today we are going to start Surah Baqarah, and once again every surah or chapter begins with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin with the name of God, who is most gracious, most merciful. And I have already explained why we start with this sentence and what is the really business and spiritual and daily life implications of starting any task with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, because you're connecting yourself with the most gracious, most merciful. Then hence your understanding and power becomes much bigger. You are not just a person, but you are a person who's connected with the Creator. So the first ayah is Alif Lam Mim, just three words. Alif mean, which is A, L, M, A, L, M. Now, these are the code words. God knows what the meaning is. These are also called Hurufe Muqatta'at, special words from God, which is a coded message to His Prophet, which we don't need to really dwell into, but we need to really go into the next message, which is the next verse, and that is Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fi. This is a book which has no doubt. First ayah is a Hurufe Muqatta'at. This is basically the coded words, and after that coded words, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God is saying Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fi. This is the book that has no doubt. So that's the first claim, that when you are going to read the book, and the very first ayah of the book, very first sentence says there is no doubt in the book. Now basically, you can test it and you can keep going, but this is the claim of God, that there is no doubt in this book. So that's clear. Now imagine if you are going into a meeting and you're going in a business and you have that much authenticity that you talk from that authenticity and taken the lesson from Quran, and if you really believe in it and you have this much authenticity that there is no doubt. Imagine the power of your belief and power of your conviction and the clarity of the vision and the purpose. Just think about that. Think about it, that is a business class. There would be a business book you read, and you would know that the writer is an entity that has done much bigger scale business and creativity and all that, and that person with this the experience tell you that there is no doubt. Imagine that lesson, the power of that lesson. Now, Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fi Hudal lil Muttaqeen. It is the guidance for those who are Mutaqeen, who abstain themselves from wrongdoing, differentiate between right and wrong, who are God conscious. There are many meanings, but honestly I take the meaning of those who are differentiators. They they know the difference between right and wrong so much that they are the benchmark themselves. They become really the differentiator for others. Now, there is another ayah where it basically says, Hudallin Nas. This is the guidance for mankind. So I explained in my first session that it is the guidance for the mankind, it is the guidance for nations, it is guidance for everybody, but there is a special emphasis that this is the guidance for those who become differentiators. So there are different stages. If you are a common man, a layman who are just reading this book, it is a guidance for you. But the amount of guidance you are going to get from it is different than the amount of guidance a Mutaqee is going to get. A person who's called Mu'min, or the person who has the faith, who has the conviction. It's different stages. So the book is guidance for everybody and provide different level of guidance to each person's capability. Like if a business book is understood by a youngster who does not have that much experience, it is a different benefit that person is going to get. If you really go to the next level and you have more experience, you read that book, you will get a different meaning. Think about it. If a person who does not have an MBA, for example, when I was going for an MBA, I realized that I was getting a lot more and a lot quickly than some of the people who did not have the same business experience. So more experience you have, bigger vision you have. So basically it is guidance for every mankind, every person, but your level of guidance and absorption is going to be different based on your experience and your practices. Then the next ayah is Alladina yuminuna bil ghaib. Now God is explaining that who are those muttaqeen? How do you become a muttaqee? How do you really become the differentiator? How do you become the benchmark? God is explaining now these people. Now these are not just the common man. These are the people who have already gone to the next stage. And these are the people who believe in unseen. Their concept and conviction is so clear that they can see the unseen. When people say vision, what does vision mean? Good leader has a good vision. A leader is the one who can see, who can envision end result of its project, its team, or its product, and then make other believe it. So that's the reason you have vision statement, you have mission statement. So a leader is that who has a mission and then make other people see the result of that mission. God is saying that Alladina yu'minuna bil ghaib, these are the people who believe in unseen. Now, wa yuqimuna salah, and they establish salah. Salah really means, it also means a set of practice, but it also means connectivity. The word salah really means to connectivity with God. So those who have established the connectivity with God, those who have established the connectivity, the clear connectivity, and now they have become benchmark, the differentiator. So for you to really be a differentiator, you need to have such a clear conscience. It's like the superlative degree. You go from a common man to basically just a person with some qualities, then become a mu'min, person who have a strong iman, and then the person who become the differentiator, the muttaqee themselves. So this is what God is saying, that who are the muttaqee, explaining that those who believe in unseen, they have that such a clear vision, they can see in unseen. And then وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ, meaning they can even see the God. And that's the reason Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that it's explained in the life of Prophet. And by the way, the people have done, they spend their lives documenting every single step of Prophet's life, and those are called hadiths. So the saying of Prophet, peace be upon him. And then there was a day when somebody came to Prophet who looked like a person his companion has never seen, and it was a person with a lot of impact and a person with a lot of light coming off the face. And he came and asked Prophet, peace be upon him, 3 questions. And the first question was, what is Islam? Then Prophet explained the definition. This is not the time for me to explain. And then what is Iman, which means what is the faith? And then Prophet explained. And then the last one I'm going to explain, that what is Ihsan. Prophet explained Ihsan is that you pray, you do the salah, you connect with God in such a way when you stand in front of him, you feel like you are talking to him, you are seeing him. And if you cannot get that feeling, then you should definitely have this feeling that he is seeing you. So when you stand in front of him, you can connect with him. When you close your eyes, you can connect with him. So that is really the peak of the differentiation or the differentiator. Then you become a benchmark. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. And then the first sign of these people are that they can see the unseen. The second one, how do you really then get those stages? Establish salah. In the ritual meaning is basically 5 times prayer, but reality is to connect with God, having that clear conscience that you, through those practices, now there are tools to get there, and those tools are, the prayer is one tool, and then وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, they spend from what God has given. So charity has a very big meaning, because when you want to connect with God and become insignia of goodness, there are 3 things. One, that you will have a conviction and you believe, and then that is actually reciprocal. More you establish salah, mean more you connect with God through this set of practices, and more you will have a clear vision. God is saying, I gave you whatever we gave you. You spend from what we gave you. So God is saying, Alladhina yu'minuna bil ghayb. These are the people who believe in unseen. They establish salah, and وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ, and they spend from what we have given you. And there are other places in Quran, God plain that more you give, more we give you. So these are the 2 tools, the salah and what is called spending or charity, or zakah. These 2 things really increase your vision, increase your connectivity, and you become the differentiator. We'll go one more ayah and then we close today's learnings. وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. So further qualities of those people who become differentiators are muttaqeen. So first, they are the people who believe in unseen, they establish salah, they give charity, and then وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ, and they are the one who believe in what was revealed on you, means this Quran. They believe in what is revealed on you, وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِن قَبْلِكَ, and what was revealed to other prophets before you, وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, and they clearly believe in akhirah, in day of judgment, in life hereafter. So God is saying that these are the qualities of those people who become the differentiators, and these are interconnected. More you give zakah, more you establish salah, more you read and believe and dwell into what is revealed on you and what is revealed before you. This is really lots and lots of abundant knowledge. These are the 4 really major things. These people believe in unseen, they establish salah, and they spend from what God has given you. And then they believe in what is revealed on you, and they believe in what is revealed before you. There's lots and lots of knowledge in the books, in the book of God, and we will give you examples of the implementation of that knowledge and what that knowledge could do. But today we'll end our discussion here and we'll continue tomorrow, inshallah. Thank you very much.